Hi, Peter Charles here of Hooked Fly Fishing. And today we're going to do another quick and dirty ugly fly. It's called the purple steel woolly. And it's just a big ugly thing. And I think it'll be quite effective nevertheless. Seems that fish don't have a lot of good taste when it comes to elegant flies versus these quick and dirty things. Anyway, let's get into doing the steel woolly and seeing what kind of materials we need. Our hook is a size 2 salmon single. We're going to use red thread. In this case, I'm using a 10-aught red in the Veevus. Our body is purple chenille. The hackle is purple saddle. The tail is supposed to be Cerise bucktail. This is fuchsia. I don't think the fish are going to care. Hey, I'm a dude. They're all pink to me. And the collar is going to be purple marabou. So let's get started. So first up, we're going to put in our tail. Now, it's probably not a bad idea to stack this because it's a tail. It helps to line up the tips. So we want the tail about 1.5 times the shank of the hook. That's about right there. Take a moment to check it. That looks good. A few more wraps. Trim this off. I just wrap this back. Okay, we stop here and we tie in our purple hackle by the tip. We're going to palmer it forward. And now our purple chenille. Leave yourself some room here because we're going to be tying in our palmered hackle and our marabou collar. Okay, now to wind our hackle on. Get the hackle pliers going. Make sure you don't snag any of the tail. Wrap at the back and then come forward. Doesn't hurt to give it a bit of a wiggle while you're doing this. Okay, now you notice I fell short a little bit here. Don't worry about that. The marabou is going to cover that up. I deliberately kept this feather fairly short because I didn't want to load up the front of the fly. One thing about using 10-aught, it really chops through these quills quite nicely. Now, this marabou feather, I have given a haircut. You can see I've trimmed it down. I'm going to trim it down even more once I tie it in, but I'm going to get the worst off to start with. We tie it in by the tip, but this really isn't the tip. I've cut the tip off. So I'm using less than the tip right now. Lock that in place. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to get it on and then I'm going to give it a final haircut. Okay, just brush everything back. Okay, now whip finish. That wasn't good. Picked up a barb there. That happens. Just come in with your bodkin and pick it out. Okay, the final bit is just to give this a bit more of a haircut. You're just trimming the marabou, not the saddle hackle. Okay, finding some head cement. Okay, there you go, the purple steel woolly. Very, very bushy pattern. Should push water quite well. That nice hot pink there, or fuchsia, cerise, whatever you want to call it. That's going to look good as well. It'd be a nice contrast. I think this fly will do quite well. And I think it would probably pick up more than one species. I've got a suggestion that probably bass might hit it as well. Anyway, give it a try, the purple steel woolly. Cheers.